Hi, everybody, and welcome back. This is Susan Houtz, the Marketing Coordinator for Aging Matters in Brevard, the lead agency for senior services here in our beautiful Brevard County of Florida. As some of you may know, Aging Matters in Brevard is the agency that was set up in 1965 under the name Community Services Council to provide support for the seniors in our community. Our goal is to provide resources, support, and services to allow seniors to age in their homes safely and independently for as long as possible. So part of that mission is to provide nutrition services like Meals on Wheels. We also provide housing improvements, grab bars and ramps and other things. We offer home care services, transportation, and more. And one of our very important resources is our Caregiver Resource Center. Because as we know, as we age, often we have people that take care of us, our loved ones. And so today, what we're doing is we're working with one of our awesome community partners, Corina from Total Long-Term Care Consultant Services. And she is going to talk to us about 3 quick tips for caregivers to prevent caregiver burnout. Because as we know, the better care we can give our loved ones of any age, but especially our senior loved ones, the better it is for everybody. So Corina, we're super happy you're joining us today. Please take it away.
Thank you, Susan. I appreciate it. My name's Corina Stavella. I'm with Total Long-Term Care Consultant Services. I'm a board certified patient advocate, insurance agent, certified dementia practitioner. Our contact information is there. We're going to talk about preventing caregiver burnout. So the 3 things we're going to talk about today is to know your limits as a caregiver, know what their insurance offers, the person that you're caring for, what insurance do they have, what help can you get from there, and know what resources you and they have available other than insurance. So the first one is know your limits as a caregiver. I could talk for an hour on this, but I won't. So no one can do everything. Be aware of your own strengths and understand your weaker areas and the things that you dislike. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with the one you're caring for. Be honest with the medical service providers, and be honest with the family. This can make a huge difference. Be honest with everyone. Ask for help. Don't be afraid. You're not the only one who cannot do everything. So know what their insurance offers. So most likely the person you're caring for is on Medicare, and they will receive their Medicare via original Medicare or a Medicare Advantage plan. They may have a prescription drug plan. They may have supplemental insurance. They may be on Medicaid. They may have VA. So you need to take advantage of what their insurance offers. This can prevent burnout because you're going to get help. If you're not fighting the insurance company, then you have more energy to care for the person that you're caring for. So take advantage of the networks, the preferred pharmacies that save money. That extra money can help you pay for services that you need help with. Be sure you're aware of all the benefits that come with the plan that they have with the insurance options. There's respite care, there's caregiver support, most all of just Medicare plus the other supplemental Part C and Part D and the Medicare supplement plans. They all have websites now. They all have options. You can go there, get information, get support, get data, and don't be afraid to call the 800 number on the back of the card because they will help you. And if you don't get help that way, you can always pay privately for care coordination. And it seems crazy to spend money on something that the insurance company should be doing. But if all you're doing is struggling and fighting, getting a quick little consulting session with the private pay care management will allow you to save a bunch of money, a bunch of time, a bunch of headaches by showing you how to use whatever specific insurance you have to the benefit of the caregiver and the client. And know what resources are available to you. So there are community resources such as Aging Matters. They provide food, house, respite care. There's also support from VA and Medicaid. So a lot of people think you have to be, poor to be on Medicaid, but you don't. You just have to be in a certain financial situation. We won't go into that. That's a whole separate subject. But there are a variety of programs under Medicaid that can help, even if you make more than the minimum for full Medicaid. Family, again, do not hide what's happening. I know everybody is private and prideful and everybody has an ego. I do too. I understand. I don't want to ask for help. Don't hide what's happening. Offload what you can to family or even friends or your church. If you have trusted advisors in your church or in your group of friends, they can help you. You also need to have a backup plan. If the caregiver goes to Publix and gets in a car accident and never makes it home because they're sent to the hospital in an ambulance, what happens? That is extremely stressful for the caregiver when they're in the ambulance driving to the hospital and they know their loved one or the person they're caring for is at home alone and nobody knows. Have a backup plan. Offload what you can. Make sure there's people that know what's going on. Don't hide what's happening. Funds. There's long-term care insurance. There's reverse mortgages. There's life insurance. There's Medicaid planning. There's private pay. There's all different ways to pay for the services you need. You don't want to pay for the services at the wrong time or pay for the wrong service when you could be using those funds in a smarter way. So think about the big picture and ask for help. There's lots of information out there, but if you want a local resource, obviously we're available. So thank you for listening. I know that was a lot of information very fast. Know your limits as a caregiver, your likes, your strengths, your weaknesses, know your insurance, what they offer, and then know what community resources are available to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Corina. That was great information. I want to tell you as I end our PowerPoint here, that Corina and I did this same type of event down at Barefoot Bay last year. One thing that I thought was absolutely genius that I've carried since then is, like you said, ask for help. And often we just don't know. Most people go like, if I talk to my mom, I just don't know what to ask for help with. And you said something that stuck with me, which is ask for help with the thing that you're challenged by the most, or the thing that you just don't like doing. Right? And that's the being honest with yourself. If there's, I won't even give an example, but if there's something you just don't like doing, get help with that. All right, I will give an example. Maybe it's dishes, maybe it's clothes, maybe it is dealing with Medicare, or it's showering someone. Get help with that and the rest of the tasks become easier. Is that pretty accurate?
Yes, when you're a caregiver, it's draining. But if you're doing something you enjoy and you don't mind doing, it's not as draining. But if you're doing something that is like just torture for you, it's going to cost you twice as much in energy.
Agreed.
So to prevent caregiver burnout, do the things you enjoy, get the help with the things that it drains you. It's emotionally, mentally, or physically draining. Get help with those things. That'll help a lot right there, just right off the top.
Fantastic. And that's a life skill too, right? When it comes to anything. So Corina, thank you so much for being with us today. There's that pupper we were waiting for. That's okay. Welcome to the land of Zoom. All right, Corina, thank you so much, everybody. We hope you enjoyed that information. We're going to be seeing Corina again with a longer hour-long caregiver conversation, and hopefully in the future as some of our workshops. You have our contact information if you have any questions. We appreciate you being here, and we'll talk again soon.
Thank you. Sorry about the dogs.
That's okay.